Yeah, so as you can see, the weather's not too crash hot today, so what am I going to do? Let's go to the movies. So hey guys, just got back from checking out Thor Ragnarok. I saw it at Event Cinemas on VMAX. I didn't check out the 3D version. I'm kind of a little bit over that, to be honest. So I saw it in regular vision on the VMAX format. Not a really crowded theatre. It was like a 10 a.m. showing on a Friday morning, so it wasn't overly packed, but there was a decent number of people there. In regards to the movie itself, oh my god, I had so much fun with this movie. I love leaving a theatre feeling this way. I was absolutely pumped. So happy. It was crazy, crazy good. The cast list, including Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston, Kate Blanchett, Mark Ruffalo, Idris Elba, Jeff Goldblum, legend, Tessa Thompson, Carl Urban, Anthony Hopkins and Benedict Cumberbatch, and the fantastic director-actor Taika Waititi. Now, I was really concerned going into this one thinking that it was going to be like nothing but a spoof. Like I heard going in there was going to be a lot of comedy. The humour content of this Thor movie was going to be off the charts. So I was a little concerned that this was just going to be overly silly and just not really true to the character. But my concerns were absolutely not necessary. The comedy, yeah, is very strong, it's very dry, and there is a lot of it in this movie. But it's balanced nicely with the action sequences, which are absolutely on point. The drama beats are pretty solid. Everyone delivers a pretty good performance. I forgot to mention there's like a really, really, really cool cameo in like the first 10 minutes of this. I'm not going to say who it is. It is a big name movie star. And I did do a double take. Wait a minute. I had no clue going in, so that was a really, really nice surprise. So I don't want to spoil it. I want everyone else who goes into this movie to be just as surprised as I was. The movie as a whole works really, really well with the comedy, the action, and the drama, so there was no real need for alarm. I did take a bit of time to kind of get used to the way Thor was in this one. He did kind of play it a little more jokey than normal, so I was a little concerned about the continuity of the character for him, but Chris Hemsworth had a really, really great time doing this movie, and the drama points are there. He does bring on his Thor, God of Thunder persona quite well. He's played it for a number of years now, so he's really, really got it nailed. And as usual, Tom Hiddleston as Loki just steals every scene he's in. Fantastic performance. I just love that guy so much. Kate Blanchett as Hela, the God of Death. Love her look in this movie. She was practically unrecognisable. When I first saw the trailers and heard that Kate Blanchett was playing this role, I had no clue. She looks so different with dark hair, and her headpiece that she wears in this, amazing. Mark Ruffalo as Banner and Hulk, absolutely pitch perfect. I really do appreciate what Eric Bana and Edward Norton brought to their roles when they had their time as the Hulk, but Mark Ruffalo for me he's just absolutely perfect as Hulk. He does all the motion capture, and his Banner is just marvelous. He brings on that really smart intellectual side, plus the really out of his element scientific guy who's just like on another planet. I really like the way that he actually speaks to his fans as well. The guy's just an absolute charmer. Idris Elba returns as Hemdale. Not a lot to do, pretty much just a supporting role in this one, obviously, but what he does bring is, well, he's Idris Elba, so he brings cool. Jeff Goldblum as the Grand Master. What's there not to love about Jeff Goldblum? He is on screen playing himself to absolute perfection, and you just fall in love with him. He's Jeff Goldblum, and he's, as they say, he's just Goldbluming it up. He's amazing. I'll watch him do anything. Carl Urban's on this one without his Judge Dredd helmet, which is nice. Really enjoy seeing what he does. Every time he's on screen, he's really quite an amazing actor, and I really can't wait for him to have his moment and break out. Judge Dredd was supposed to be that for him. For some reason, that's not a franchise. It's an amazing movie. If you've not seen Judge Dredd, check it out. It's really, really cool. And the acting that he does with just this much of his face, awesome. Anthony Hopkins is back as Odin. not going to spoil it, but he's not really in it a lot at all. And Benedict Cumberbatch is back as Doctor Strange. Once again, not going to spoil it, but the movie as a whole was astoundingly entertaining. The musical score and the soundtrack of this movie is just absolutely amazing. I just love what Taika Waititi has done with the music, and his dry wit, his comedy is just so amazing. It's so much fun. I could just go on about this movie all day. I really, really need to see it again. I really want to see it again. It's one of those movies I'm going to watch over and over and over again and just let it really sink in. But just as an overall impression, I left that theatre so happy. And I love coming out of a movie feeling this way, just absolutely stoked. It was so much fun. Very much the best of the Thor movies, and very high up there in the Marvel movies as a whole. For me, the Avengers and Civil War are still really the top two, but I think this one is an absolute close number 3. It was so much fun, and I just loved the hell out of it. Everyone just had such a good time. It was good seeing Thor not just be stuck on an Earth-based environment, to actually go cosmic and just play around with the Marvel Universe in space, and just, damn, kick so much ass and enjoy yourselves. And see, this movie is freaking awesome. And it's really cool to see the Australian New Zealand contingent kind of slowly taking over Hollywood. So that is a quick impression of Thor Ragnarok. I highly recommend. It's a good time at the theatre. I mean, a hell of a good time. It's just so much fun. Comedy, the action, the visuals. The visuals in this movie are absolutely amazing as well. You've seen some of the visuals in the trailer with the Valkyrie flying down to have a little bit of a disagreement with Hela, and the visual styling in this movie is just absolutely gorgeous. So I really hope Taika Waititi gets to play around in the Marvel sandbox a little bit more. The guy is going to be making a hell of a shake-up in Hollywood. He's going to be like the golden boy for a long time. This movie was just sick. Anyway, so thank you once again for checking out my channel. I hope you enjoyed that little review. If you feel like subscribing, subscribe. Thumbs up if you feel like it. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. We can do the... Oh, the light's going to go soon, isn't it?